How do you like to get your information? Do you listen to the radio, watch television, talk to your friends? Well, as a reader, let's take that to another level. How do you most like to get your stories, your information? What kind of information do you want? Do you read novels but listen to audiobooks if that's nonfiction? Do you like to read paper books? Do you like to read on a Kindle or a device? How do you like to get your information? More important than that, how do your readers, your target market, how do they like to get their books? There's a lot of talk these days about whether you should do an ebook, a printed book, a hardcover book, or just a standard trade paperback, or an audiobook. Maybe all of those options. And all of those options is a really good idea if you have got a book that you have great confidence in is going to be read and or listened to in any of those formats. Now, many people will say, oh, I love to read my books on Kindle first or an ebook on a device first. And then if I really like it, I'll go and buy the printed version. Great, I do that. I do that a lot. What I also do now is I will listen to audiobooks, and usually only nonfiction. And I'll do that while I'm driving the car or going for walks. But I know some people who will listen to their favorite stories while they're doing the vacuuming and cleaning the house. They might do this while they're walking. They might do this while they're, sitting at the soccer game or the cricket game, watching the kids play on a Saturday. How your readers like to get their information is a really important thing for you to know and understand. And then you can decide how you want your book to be produced. We produce the ebooks and make sure that the ebooks are loaded up and promoted first on Amazon. And then we will add the printed version. And then if we are asked to, we will then produce an audiobook. Now, the reason why we like to put the ebooks out first is that we'll load that up onto Amazon, and Amazon has a pre-sales option, which gives us a chance to promote the book even before it's due for release, usually for about 7 days, maybe 10 days. But what we want to do is make sure that as many people as possible are aware of the fact that that book is available, it's coming up for sale, and that it is at a special rate for the first pre-sales or the first pre-order phase. And that maybe that special rate will last for another few days after the book is launched. Then we can stagger the pricing up so that we might go from, let's say, 99 cents for pre-order to encourage as many people to buy it as possible. Then we might encourage it to be maybe $2.99 for a week or so. And then the normal price might be $6.99 or $4.99, depending on the book. There's lots of ways of deciding how the price is going to be worked out. But what we do is we make sure that for the first couple of weeks, the book is marketed heavily and promoted to the point where Amazon's algorithms kick in and say, this book is obviously selling, it's active, it is not being just kind of only available for one day at a special rate. It has got people coming back, it has got people leaving reviews, and there is obviously something that people like about this. Now, Amazon's main priority is to sell books because they want to make money. So if they see that your book is working well, they will help to promote it by ensuring that the book is listed by keyword, obviously in front of someone who's looking for those keywords. Now, that's a little complex to explain, but let me try. If your book is, let's say, on leadership, and there are only 10,000 other books launched this year on leadership, how does yours stand out from the others? Often it comes down to how well it's performing for the first week or two that it's launched. In the first 3 months, having your book consistently sell, even if it's in relatively small doses, but consistently, that is going to trigger Amazon to say, this book's doing a little better than those other ones that are just sitting there and haven't really done anything since launch day. Things like that are important to know. But essentially, you want to decide whether or not you want to invest in ebooks, printing books, and whether or not you want to have them print on demand, or you want to have 100 on hand at all times. That's another topic for another day. But I do want to encourage you to think really hard about how you like to get your information, but more importantly, how your readers really like to get their books, and then give it to them. If you're stuck on this, give us a call. Let's have a chat.